We have seen players like Bernardo Silva, Lionel Messi, or Luka Modrić. They aren't necessarily the players who will win a 100-meter sprint. They don't have the explosive 40-yard dash. But in a phone booth, you can't touch them. Their feet move with a rhythm that defies their lack of raw speed. They put the ball at their feet in a tight space, and their movement is a blur. That is what we're after. It's not about raw straight-line speed. It's about quickness, agility, rapid fast, and being quick. And the best part, this isn't a gift only for the genetically blessed. This is a skill, and skills can be trained. In this video, we're going to break down the exact science and the mindset you need to develop lightning-fast feet that will leave opponents stunned. Most coaches tell you to run faster. They focus on the engine. But the engine is useless if the transmission is slow. Fast feet is not speed. It is frequency. It is the ability to communicate with the ground more often than your opponent. Today, we are breaking down the protocol for extremely fast feet without speed. We are exploring ground contact minimums, the plyometric reflex, and the neural twitch. We are moving away from sprinting and toward micromovement dominance. If you want to leave defenders chasing shadows, pay attention. The frequency is increasing. First, we need to understand why this is crucial. Your foot speed isn't just about the strength in your legs. It is primary system. Think of your brain as the central command and the nerves leading to your feet as a fiber optic internet cable. The dial-up connection to the fastest fiber available. We're teaching your brain to send signals to your feet faster and more efficiently. This is called improving your neuromuscular efficiency. We're also training something called proprioception, your body's awareness of how to think about where your foot is. Your focus should not be on power or strength. Your entire focus should be on rhythm and precision. The speed will come naturally as your brain and feet get more familiar with the movements. The secret to fast feet is not how fast you move through the air. It's how little time you spend on the ground. This is the hunt for the minimum contact time. Every millisecond your foot is glued to the grass, you are a stationary target. You are dead weight. The elite player views the ground as a hot surface. They don't step, they rebound. To be dominant, you must shorten your stride and increase your step rate. By taking 3 micro steps while the defender takes 1 large stride, you are feeling time. You are changing your direction while they are still midair. This is the marker of the technical ghost. You aren't faster than them. You just move more often than they do. Speed comes from muscles. Quickness comes from tendons. When your feet hit the pitch, you shouldn't be using your quads to push. That is slow. It requires a conscious neural signal. Instead, you must use the plyometric reflex. You must turn your Achilles tendon into a high-tension spring. This is the snap protocol. You keep your ankles coiled and stiff. When your foot strikes, the tendon absorbs the energy and spits it back out instantly. No brain required, just physics. This is how you achieve fast feet without needing explosive muscle fibers. You are using the Earth's own gravity to power your movement. Your feet are at the end of a very long information highway. If that highway is congested, your feet will be sluggish. To have fast feet, you must optimize your neuromuscular pathway. This is not about strength. It is about efficiency of signal. We call this the neural twitch. You train this through overspeed drills, moving your feet faster than you think you can, even if it feels sloppy. You are forcing the system to upgrade its bandwidth. You are teaching your brain to stop thinking about the step and start commanding the frequency. When the signal is clean, the feet are extremely responsive. You become a player who reacts to the ball before the defender has even finished processing the first touch. Let us take you through a pyramid of drills, starting simple and building in complexity. You'll need a ball and a small space. Let's begin. First, find your rhythm. Forget the ball for a second. Just on the spot, start with high knees. But don't just go with the ground. Good. Now switch to butt kicks. Same thing, fast, light, and precise. Now, introduce the ball. We're starting with the most fundamental drill for fast feet, stationary toe taps. The key is to pull your foot away from the ball as fast as you touch it. It's not about pushing the ball down. It's about tapping it and snapping light that the ball barely moves. Find a steady rhythm and hold it for 30 seconds. Keep your hips square and your body centered. Don't wobble. The ball should stay perfectly still. Now that we're warm, this is where the real magic happens. Let's try the V-pull series. Touch the top of the ball with your sole, pull it back diagonally, then use the inside of the same foot to push it across your body. Then repeat with the other foot. Start slow. Master the pattern. The sequence is sole, pull, inside, pass. Once you have the pattern, you can start to increase the speed. The pattern itself in training is the 3-touch roll. Using one foot, touch the top of the ball with your sole, 3-touch sequence with one foot. This is incredible for single-foot agility. The last pattern for this section is the L drag. Pull the ball straight back with the sole of your foot, then use the same foot to push it sideways, creating an L shape. It's a simple move that requires 2 quick, distinct touches. Patterns are great, but a game is unpredictable. So, we need to train our quickness and reaction too. About 2 yards apart, we're going to do box dribbling. The rule is simple. You must keep the ball moving and touch it with every single step. Weave in and out of the cones as fast as you can backpack around your yard. Just having obstacles to avoid forces you to react and adjust your foot speed constantly. You can have the fastest feet in the world, but if your head is bobbing like a buoy in the ocean, you will stumble. Fast feet require a static core. While your feet are moving at 200 BPM, your upper body must be a dead zone of stillness. This is the hunt for pelvic isolation. By keeping your hips low and your core dominant, you allow your legs to move independently of your torso. This is the anchor protocol. You are stable above, so you can be chaotic below. The defender watches your shoulders, which aren't moving, while your feet have already changed the map 3 times. You are the still center of the storm. You don't need to do all of these for hours every day. In fact, you shouldn't. Remember, this is about high-quality neural training, and your brain gets tired. I recommend a 10 to 15-minute session 3 to 4 times a week. Structure it like this: 2 to 3 minutes, rhythm work, high knees, but kicks, simple toe taps. 5 to 7 minutes, pattern reactive drills. Consistency is your best friend. Doing 15 minutes 4 times a week is infinitely better than a 1-hour session once a week. You are literally building and reinforcing new neural pathways. That requires regular practice. Raw speed is a gift. Fast feet is a choice. Minimize the contact. Use the spring, clear the signal, and drop the anchor. When you master the protocol of fast feet without speed, you stop being a runner, and you start being the glitch in the system. This has been the protocol for having extremely fast feet without speed. Together, let us move at a higher frequency by hitting the subscribe button. Remember, the players you admire with hypnotizing footwork didn't get it from talent alone. They got it from thousands of hours of exactly this kind of focused, deliberate practice. Stay coiled. Stay dominant. See you on the pitch.